welcome to this deep dive.
Okay.
And we're going to help you get ready for your upcoming manicurist interview.
All right.
We've got a stack of great resources to pull from today.
Yeah.
We've got a comprehensive career guide. We've got an interview guide packed with common questions.
Oh, nice.
And some info on how RoleCatcher's AI
Okay.
can be your secret weapon in landing that dream job.
It's exciting to think you're on the verge of combining your passion for nail care with a fulfilling career.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
let's start by setting the scene.
Okay.
What does the manicurist world actually look like day to day?
The career guide paints a really vivid picture.
Okay.
It's not just about perfectly polished nails.
Right.
Think artistry,
Yeah.
expert hand care advice, and building those all-important client relationships.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a hand care consultant,
Right.
helping people look and feel their best.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And speaking of looking ahead, the career guide mentions the job outlook is positive, right?
Yes. Demand for skilled manicurists is steadily growing.
Okay, great.
Of course, every job has its pros and cons.
Right.
The flexibility is a huge plus.
Okay.
You might be able to set your own hours
Yeah.
and have a lot of creative control. But it's also important to be aware of the physical demands.
Yeah.
Being on your feet all day.
Right.
And taking precautions when working with chemicals.
It's all about finding a career
Yeah.
that fits your personality and lifestyle.
Exactly.
Speaking of fitting in, let's dive into the heart of this deep dive.
Okay.
Nailing those interview questions.
Yeah.
These can make or break your chances.
Right.
So let's make sure you're prepared.
Right.
First up, can you describe your experience working as a manicurist?
It seems simple, but it's how the interviewer gauges your overall experience level.
Okay.
Don't be intimidated if you're just starting out. Think about any relevant skills you've picked up.
Right.
Practicing on friends.
Yeah.
Maybe you've taken courses.
Right.
Or perhaps you just have a natural talent.
Yeah.
It's all about showcasing your passion and eagerness to learn.
So enthusiasm can sometimes trump a long resume.
Absolutely. And if you do have professional experience,
Yep.
this is your chance to shine.
Okay.
Talk about the salons you've worked in,
Right.
the services you're most proficient in, and even share some positive client feedback you've received.
So it's like highlighting the best parts of your nail care story.
Exactly. All right. On to more technical questions.
Okay.
What techniques do you use for nail shaping and cuticle care?
This is where the interviewer wants to see that you know your stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
Precisely.
Okay.
Be specific about the techniques you use,
Yeah.
the tools you're comfortable with,
Right.
and really emphasize your commitment to safety and hygiene.
Good.
Vague answers won't cut it here.
This makes me think about a situation where a client might request a service you're not comfortable providing.
Okay.
Maybe for hygiene reasons.
Right.
Or something outside your expertise.
Yeah.
How would you suggest handling that?
You're right on track.
Okay.
And that's actually question number 7 in our interview guide.
Okay.
How do you handle a situation where a client wants a nail service that you are not comfortable providing?
Exactly.
It's all about being professional, yet assertive.
Okay.
Calmly explain why you can't provide that specific service. Perhaps you haven't been trained in that technique.
Yeah.
Or it goes against safety protocols.
Right.
Then offer some enticing alternative solutions.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose a potential client,
Right.
but you also need to maintain your professional standards.
Exactly. Turn it into a positive.
Okay.
You could say, while I don't offer that particular service, I'd be
Right.
happy to recommend something else.
Yeah.
That might be a perfect fit for your needs.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3 is all about customer satisfaction. How do you ensure that your clients are satisfied with your services?
This one is all about highlighting your incredible customer service skills.
Yeah.
What are the steps you take
Right.
to ensure your clients are happy?
Okay.
It could be active listening to understand their preferences, creating a relaxing atmosphere,
Yeah.
or even following up after the appointment
Right.
to see how they're doing.
And don't be shy about sharing a positive anecdote or two.
Yeah.
About happy clients.
Absolutely. Real-life examples make your answers come alive.
Yeah.
It shows you're not just reciting a script.
Right.
You've actually lived these experiences.
Now,
Yeah.
it's not always rainbows and butterflies.
Right.
What happens when, despite your best efforts, a client isn't happy?
That leads us perfectly to question 10.
Okay.
How do you handle a situation where a client is dissatisfied with the services they received?
Complaints can be tricky how you handle them. really reflects on your professionalism.
The key is to stay calm.
Okay.
Listen attentively.
And find a solution that genuinely addresses their concerns. Show that you're willing to go the extra mile to make things right.
Okay.
Having a clear protocol for handling complaints can also be a huge help.
That shows you're prepared and dedicated to providing excellent customer service.
Right, so you don't sound flustered or unsure of how to proceed.
Before we tackle more interview questions, let's pause and sprinkle in some career advice. From the career guide.
Great.
Okay, I'm all ears. What are some actionable tips that aspiring manicurists can use to boost their chances of success?
Well, hands-on experience is invaluable.
Okay.
Internships or apprenticeships at salons are fantastic ways to learn the ropes. You can shadow experienced manicurists and get a feel for the day-to-day realities of the job.
I imagine certifications can also give you a competitive edge.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Certifications like the nail technician certification or a cosmetology license.
Demonstrate your commitment to the craft.
Right.
They show you've invested time and effort in honing your skills.
And what about those who are looking to climb the career ladder?
Yeah.
What does the career guide suggest for those seeking advancement?
Continuous learning is key.
Okay.
Advanced courses, workshops, staying up to date on the latest trends, and even building a portfolio showcasing your best work can open doors to becoming a salon manager.
Wow.
Or even starting your own studio one day.
So it's not just about getting the job.
Yeah.
It's about investing in a lifelong journey of learning and growth.
You got it. Okay, back to those interview questions.
Yeah.
Here's one that often trips people up.
Okay.
Can you describe a time when you had to deal with a difficult client?
Oh, we all know they exist.
Right.
But how do you talk about them without sounding negative?
The trick is to focus on the solution, not the problem.
Okay.
Choose a situation where you successfully navigated a difficult interaction.
Okay.
Describe the client's concern, how you remained calm and professional, and the steps you took to resolve the issue and turn it into a positive experience.
So it's about showing you can turn a negative into a learning opportunity.
Yes. You want to demonstrate your problem-solving skills and ability to handle challenges with grace and a cool head.
All right, next up.
Okay.
How do you stay up to date?
With
the latest trends and techniques in the field of manicuring?
They're not looking for, I scroll through Instagram as your answer.
Yeah.
While social media is great for inspiration, you want to showcase a more proactive approach.
That's right.
Talk about industry magazines, attending professional workshops and conferences, maybe even online courses or mentorship programs.
It's really about demonstrating that you're passionate about the field.
Right.
And always seeking ways to improve your craft.
Exactly. Enthusiasm is contagious. And it shows you're genuinely invested in building a fulfilling career.
Okay, let's keep this interview prep rolling.
All right.
Next question is all about those trendy nail enhancements.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience with gel and acrylic nails?
Here's where you get to flaunt your technical expertise.
Okay.
Be specific about the types of gel and acrylic systems you've worked with.
Right.
The application and removal techniques you're proficient in. And again, those all-important safety and hygiene practices should shine through.
And if you have any specializations, like intricate nail art or working with specific products, now's the time to mention them.
Absolutely. Showcase your range of skills and what makes you unique.
Okay. Shifting gears a bit to teamwork.
Okay.
Question number 8 asks, can you describe a time when you had to work with a difficult team member?
Teamwork is essential in a salon environment, right?
It is. It's crucial.
Salons are fast-paced and demanding.
Right.
Collaboration is key.
So how do you answer this one without sounding negative?
Remember, the goal isn't to throw anyone under the bus. Focus on how you successfully navigated the situation. Choose a situation where you faced a challenge with a teammate.
Right.
Describe how you communicated openly and respectfully, and the steps you took to find common ground and maintain a positive working relationship, even amidst challenges.
It's about showing that you can be a team player. And handle interpersonal dynamics maturely.
Right.
No one wants to hire someone who stirs up drama.
Exactly. Now let's talk about cleanliness.
Okay.
Question number 9 asks, how do you ensure that your workspace is clean and hygienic at all times?
Hygiene is non-negotiable in the beauty industry. You really need to nail this one.
Be detailed in your response.
Okay.
Describe your sanitation routine.
Right.
How you sterilize tools.
Okay.
Dispose of waste properly. And maintain a clean workspace throughout the day. It's also a great opportunity to mention specific techniques or products you use that showcase your knowledge and commitment to hygiene.
Okay. Ready to tackle the final question.
Hit me with it.
Here it is. Can you describe a time when you had to work with a difficult team member?
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we already cover this one?
Oh, you're right. It seems like dealing with difficult people is a recurring theme in this industry.
It seems to be.
But hey, at least we're well prepared to handle those situations now.
It does highlight how crucial those interpersonal skills are in this profession.
Yeah.
They're just as important as your technical skills.
Speaking of skills, I'm curious, what does the entry-level manicurist profile in the career guide highlight as essential qualities for success?
It really emphasizes passion, attention to detail,
Okay.
and a genuine desire to help clients look and feel their best. It also mentions the importance of being adaptable and a quick learner, as the beauty industry is constantly evolving.
So you need to be open to new trends and techniques.
Exactly.
Which reminds me of RoleCatcher.
Okay.
That AI-powered tool we mentioned earlier.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
RoleCatcher can actually help you tailor your answers for specific job roles.
Right.
It analyzes job descriptions and provides feedback, ensuring your responses hit the mark.
Wow. That's incredible. It's like having a personal interview coach in your pocket.
You could say that.
Yeah.
It also has a massive library of interview questions.
Okay.
Categorized by career and skill. So you can practice and refine your answers until you feel super confident.
Okay, we're going to dive deeper into RoleCatcher in part 2 of this deep dive.
Sounds good.
But for now, I think it's time for a quick pause.
We've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Before we took that pause, we were talking about RoleCatcher's incredible AI capabilities.
Yeah, it really is.
It's fascinating how technology can be such a valuable tool in today's job market.
It really is. RoleCatcher takes the guesswork out of tailoring your application.
All right.
Ensuring your CV and cover letter are optimized for each specific job you apply for.
So it's like having an AI career coach.
Yeah.
That helps you put your best foot forward.
You could say that it analyzes job descriptions, identifies key skills and keywords, and then suggests how to highlight those in your application materials.
That sounds incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
It's like having a secret weapon to make sure you stand out from the crowd.
Exactly. And that's just the beginning.
Okay.
RoleCatcher also has this massive library of interview questions categorized by career and skill. You can practice answering those questions and get AI-powered feedback on your responses.
That's amazing. But is it really as effective as practicing with a real person?
Well, practicing with a human certainly has its benefits.
Okay.
RoleCatcher offers some unique advantages.
Like what?
For instance, it's available 24/7.
Right.
So you can practice whenever it fits your schedule.
That's a huge plus for busy people.
And the feedback is unbiased and objective,
Okay.
focusing on specific areas where you can improve.
Right.
Plus, you can record your answers and analyze your nonverbal communication,
Okay.
something you might not get from a traditional mock interview.
Those are some compelling points. It sounds like RoleCatcher can really boost your confidence.
Yeah.
And help you refine your answers.
Absolutely. But remember, it's not just about providing answers.
Right.
RoleCatcher helps you understand the logic behind those answers.
Okay.
So you can adapt and apply that knowledge to different questions and situations.
Yeah.
It's like learning how to fish rather than just being given a fish.
I like that analogy. Okay, let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
Earlier, we touched on the pros and cons of being a manicurist. It's important to have a balanced view of the rewards and challenges of any career path.
You're absolutely right. It's not all glitter and glam.
So let's dive a little deeper into those perks.
Okay.
What makes the flexibility and creativity of this profession so appealing to many manicurists?
For many, the flexibility of setting your own hours is a major draw,
Okay.
especially for those who value work-life balance or have other commitments.
Right.
It can allow you to build your own clientele and potentially increase your earnings as you gain experience and build a loyal following.
And for those who are creatively inclined,
Yeah.
it's more than just a job. It's a way to express themselves artistically.
Exactly. Each set of nails becomes a miniature canvas.
Right.
Where you can bring your client's vision to life,
Yeah.
whether it's a classic French manicure or an elaborate eye-catching design.
Okay, now for the not-so-fun part, the cons.
Right.
We mentioned physical demands and working with chemicals. Can you elaborate on those?
Being a manicurist often involves standing for extended periods,
Yeah.
which can be tough on your feet and back.
Right.
You're also making repetitive hand motions, which over time can lead to strain or even carpal tunnel syndrome if you're not careful.
And then there are the chemicals. Are there ways to minimize the risks associated with that?
Absolutely. Exposure to nail polish removers, glues, and acrylics can be harsh on your skin and respiratory system.
Right.
It's crucial to take precautions, such as wearing gloves and masks, and making sure your workspace has proper ventilation.
So it's not just about being artistic, it's also about being proactive and taking care of your health.
Exactly. You need to be mindful of those aspects and create a safe and healthy work environment for yourself and your clients.
Right.
But for those who are truly passionate about nail care and willing to put in the work, it can be an incredibly rewarding career.
And I imagine those client relationships you build become a rewarding aspect of the job as well.
Absolutely. Many manicurists develop close bonds with their clients, becoming a part of their lives and sharing special moments. It's more than just a transaction.
Right.
It's about connection, building trust, and creating a positive experience for everyone involved.
That personal touch can make all the difference. Speaking of making a difference, we talk about the importance of continuous learning in this field. The beauty industry is constantly evolving, with new trends, techniques, and products emerging all the time.
Right.
What advice would you give to aspiring manicurists on how to stay ahead of the curve?
The career guide suggests attending workshops, taking online courses, reading industry publications, and following influential manicurists on social media to stay inspired and informed about the latest advancements.
So it's all about being a lifelong learner.
Yeah.
Constantly seeking ways to expand your knowledge and refine your skills.
Precisely. And I think that's valuable advice for any career, but especially in a field as creative and dynamic as manicuring.
Right.
There's always something new to discover, a new technique to master, or a new trend to try out.
You're right. It's about embracing that journey of growth and constantly pushing your boundaries.
Yeah.
Before we move on to part 3 of this deep dive, I want to pose a question to you, our listener.
Okay.
Think back to the best manicurists you've ever encountered. What made them so special? Was it their technical skill, their warm personality, or their ability to make you feel pampered and truly understood?
Yeah.
Hold on to that thought as we take a quick pause to gather our final insights. Welcome back. I hope you've had a moment to reflect on what makes a truly exceptional manicurist. There's something special about those individuals who go above and beyond to create a memorable experience.
You're so right. It's often those small personal touches that elevate the entire experience and make you feel valued as a client.
It's like they understand that it's not just about the nails, but about creating a connection and a sense of well-being.
Exactly. It's about attentiveness, genuine care, and that passion for the craft that shines through in every detail.
Speaking of details, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. We explored the multifaceted world of a manicurist, tackled those sometimes daunting interview questions, and even delved into how AI can give you an edge in your job search.
We also discussed the importance of continuous learning, the balance of rewards and challenges in this profession, and those qualities that truly set exceptional manicurists apart.
It's been an incredible journey, but before we wrap up, I want to touch on something we briefly mentioned earlier, passion. It's the driving force behind any successful career, but especially in a creative field like this one.
I couldn't agree more. Passion is contagious, and it shows in everything you do. Clients can sense when you genuinely love what you do, and it makes all the difference.
It's like that extra spark that elevates your work from simply good to truly exceptional. It's about that dedication to your craft, that excitement for new trends, and that genuine desire to help your clients look and feel their best.
And that passion is what transforms a job into a fulfilling and rewarding career.
So true. As we come to the end of this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought. Remember that question we asked you earlier, the one about the qualities that make a truly exceptional manicurist? Hold on to that feeling, that memory of being pampered and understood. Let it inspire you as you embark on this exciting career path.
That's a wonderful note to end on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of manicurists. We wish you all the best in your journey.